Hello, welcome to the first episode of Windsor Essex Fun Unique Community Conversations, where I talk about fun things in the community. I was going to stay quiet on this, but here I am. So if you haven't heard, the Rotary Club recently pulled Chick-fil-A as a sponsor for Art in the Park this year due to some pushback about Chick-fil-A's long-standing history of anti-LGBTQ practices. I'm not here to explain that to you. You can Google that. What I'm here to talk about is the direct impact in the community of our local Chick-fil-A. What I think is really interesting about the news coverage and direct statements from Alan Kidd, a representative from Art in the Park, is trying to distinguish the local franchise owner as being different from Chick-fil-A as a corporation. They're trying to paint a light that he's tainted by the reputation of Chick-fil-A and not as a direct result of his own actions. So starting kind of at the beginning, this is Jordan Schmidt, the owner of the Chick-fil-A located at Devonshire. He is on the ministry team of the Gathering Church here in Windsor. If you want to look through their policies and statements of faith, not the most inclusive, but that's not where I'm getting at. I want to talk about the reporting and the statements of separating the local franchise owner from Chick-fil-A and their donations towards anti-LGBT organizations in the past. This is happening today at our local Chick-fil-A. Anyways, I found this post on Facebook that showcased a fundraiser happening at our Devonshire Chick-fil-A for an organization called Cheerfully. Cheerfully is an organization to advance Christian values throughout Canada. You could read about it if you want. What I think is interesting is the guy who owns Cheerfully. The owner of Cheerfully, Jeremy Palco, is a former Christian Heritage Party candidate. There's no shortage of anti-LGBT messaging from this guy online. Through his constant fights with the school board about pride flags, to the CHP's values that they're pushing in politics throughout Canada. So let's stop pretending that the anti-LGBTQ practices are only perpetuated by the corporation of Chick-fil-A and not our local franchise owner. Because this is a fundraiser that's happening today. Jeremy Palco, the owner of Cheerfully, the Chick-fil-A Devonshire in Windsor, Ontario, is fundraising for tonight, was the host of the Charlie Kirk rally that was hosted last year. And I was like, checks out. So anyways, I think there can be a separation between people doing good things in the community. I've heard the Chick-fil-A guy has donated a lot throughout the community, whether it be meals or money or what have you. But still, at the end of the day, if anti-LGBTQ practices are not your forte, maybe don't even eat at our local Chick-fil-A.